Police tape surrounds the emergency room at Victoria's Royal Jubilee Hospital after a man believed to be armed with a knife was shot by police during a confrontation around 5:30 this morning. Police say officers were already at the hospital for an unrelated call.
When they were alerted to the fact that there was a man with a weapon in the emergency area, immediately they encountered that man who was armed with a weapon. They deployed a taser, and in the course of that incident, one of the officers discharged their firearm and shot the man.
Police say the man suffered non-life-threatening injuries. He remains in hospital tonight, and they say the use of deadly force in the ER was a last resort.
That's a very, very challenging situation for an officer to encounter, where you have a person with a weapon, where a taser has already been deployed. When you're in a position where you're discharging your firearm, that is a high-risk, dangerous situation. High-risk, serious incident. This is a public place. It's a high-risk place to discharge a firearm, but it's also a high-risk place to be armed with a weapon.
Police are not releasing details such as the number of officers involved, the amount of time between the use of the taser and shooting, or how many times the man was shot. The Independent Investigations Office, the province's police watchdog, is also investigating if the shooting was justified.
Any officer-involved shooting is always looked at as one of our most serious cases, both because the potential for loss of life, and often there is loss of life. So we treat these matters very seriously, and we will respond as quickly as we can and conduct as thorough an investigation as we can to make sure we get to the bottom of what happened.
This is the first time Victoria Police have shot a suspect since a fatal shooting in a James Bay home 6.5 years ago. The identity of the man shot this morning has not yet been released. No word yet if he will face any charges.